Hey up, we're live. Who's out there? This is the first one that I've done. I'm only staying on for about 10 minutes though. Only one person watching. It's probably because I did. I thought I was trying to put a live feed up earlier, but didn't go up properly. All right, Brandon. I need to ring you actually. I'll ring you after this. I'm going to have to meet Sean early in the morning. All right, Bob the Bricky, Tom King. Yes, boys. All good today, Joe? Well, it's been a crap day, hasn't it? This morning, got to the job, loaded out some. I haven't made a video yet. I've only just bought a new laptop and some audio equipment and stuff like that. Weather's killing everyone off, Joe. We got there. We loaded out some block. We got a third lift, just the front for pulling on the back, some block work. Couldn't brick till about, what was it? About 10:30. Too cold. So we got that done and went to have a look at another job. My hands are sound. Why? How are your hands? Flapjack Fred, how are your hands? Sound. Fed up. The new handle, Mullen says, what's the new handle like and why? Well, the old handle was dead stubby, wasn't it? It didn't, when you put it in your hand, it probably came to about there in your hand. So my brother said he'd make me a new one. And it's decent. It's longer. It's not as thick as that one as well. That size, that 10-inch, when you've got that in your hand, it's really fat. Sean bought one, couldn't get on with it, still in his box. Then he bought another one, the Durasoft handle, and he said, nah, that's going back in the box. He only gets that out when he goes up high. But that handle feels nice. You know, hickory wood, when it's in your hand, it's cold. But that oak one, it's like, seems like it's warming your hand up all the time. What's this? It's the 100 solid 9 before blocks. A good day with the leg. 300 solid 9 before blocks. Yeah, 300 blocks in a day's sound. About 450 quid. Give him 150. There you go. Laughing. Come move down south, mate. It's Flapjack Fred. Come move down south, mate. It's another level up there. What do you mean? It's good weather down there? Because it's bad up here. It's been cold today. It's been 2 at the highest. And then after 1 o'clock, it's just sleet and snow. It was horrible. Alan, you're on about Sean. Yeah, he's sweet. He's sound. In fact, I need to ring him as well after we've done this, unless he pops up on here. All right, Losty, punch out. Nice and easy shag. All right, Shangy. If you'll see that comment down there, the Shangies, that's my youngest brother. He's got a YouTube channel, but he's just set it up for his daughters. And it's all just kids stuff. So if your kids love watching YouTube, have a look at the Shangies channel. It's 2 girls messing about, doing all sorts of stuff. I'll tell you what I do want to talk about, the weather. It can't be just us or a select few who've been working in this weather, because when I post my videos on all the bricklaying websites on Facebook, like Bricklayers Worldwide, the Brotherhood Masonry, you get people who pop up and say, what are you doing on a scaffold? Why are you there in the snow? Well, how hard is it cleaning a bit of snow off? It's not hard, is it? If you want to get working, clear the snow off and get working. Is it like you're too good for clear a bit of snow off? Tips for new hotties. Yeah, listen to bricklayers. If you're a new hottie, whatever they're asking you for do, get in front and remember what you've done. That's the main thing. Remember what you've been told. Learn how to count what's in the wall, so they haven't got to tell you every time how many you're going up. You should know standard lift, 21i, 9 courses a block, and a split. That's houses anyway. If you're on commercial builds, they don't really like you going up past 7 or 8. And to be fair, when you're going underneath, when you're inside buildings, there's no need to anyway, because you're only going to end up on a bloody tower or something, or a short scaffold lift. So they'll put them in at 1500s anyhow. Now, see, don't you do any inside work? No, not at the minute. We're on houses. Be nice to get some inside work, but the sites that we've got, they're all houses. There's no inside unless you're patching. Boy, wants to go inside patching. There's I don't do day work as a rule. If I get asked for do day work, unless I've got nothing else to do, turn it down because it just ain't worth it. Yo Changi, realize. Yeah, I got it. Brad one, hey up mates, I'm just about to finish my apprenticeship. Would you give me tips on how to find a new gang to work for, as my gaffer doesn't keep his apprentices? Yeah, go on Facebook in your local area, see if there's any bricklayers. Social media is the biggest, it's the easiest way to contact everyone. If you're on social media, then put it out there, put it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. If anyone's starting anyone, follow bricklayers on your YouTube, on Instagram. Better on Instagram. There's a lot of construction companies out there. You're probably better trying to get in with somebody who does extensions and stuff like that. They're more likely to give you a go rather than a full-fledged gang, because they haven't got the time, or they haven't got the time to keep teaching you stuff. If you're out of your time and you want money, you got to put your own in and cover what they want out of you as well. Carl Jackson, some people have no brains, God loves a trier. Who are you talking about? Fred, yeah, we've been asked to wear a mask just in the compounds. That's it. On the Kia jobs we're on at the minute anyway. Losby Punch Out, you're not far from me. I'm in Congleton. Who are you working for in Congleton? Anyone who we know? Malone, nice one, Changi. What's the prices like on the brick with you? 820, 1,000 with us in Dublin. Get me over there then. Well, saying that, you're all in lockdown, aren't you? Know, over there, no one's putting a brick down at all. So what's the 820, 1,000 of nothing? Not a lot. But yeah, them prices, Jesus Christ. Saying that though, how much does it cost to live in Dublin? And how much is a pint? What's a pint in Dublin? About 7 or 8 quid. Double the money. So if you put it down to that, you're talking 410, 1,000, aren't you? Why do you two not, CJ Ashton, why do you two not use a hottie, and what do you pay them normally? Right, we've been after a hottie. I put it on Facebook. But I'm not willing to pay any more than £100 for someone who's going to start with me, because I want to see what they're like. That's a grown bloke, not like a young lad, 18 to 21 and all that lot. Them lads, they ain't got a clue what they're doing unless they've been in it from an early age. So no offense, but there's no way that I'm going to pay over 100 notes to start off with, and that's for a grown bloke. And then the most I'll ever pay for a hottie anyway is probably 120 up here. There's no way I'm paying more than that. At the end of the day, the Hotties they do good work. They're good workers, but they haven't done the college. They didn't go through the crap pay all the years to get to Brick Lane, to run their own jobs and stuff like that. So that's why we haven't got one at the minute. Can't get one. Or we'd like to train someone up. We've got a young lad who wants to come with us, but he's failed his health and safety test. So Kenzie Dean, you know, BNC brickwork. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Loz D, you work for Taylor Wimpey in Winsford. What, are you direct for Taylor Wimpey? Luke Forrester, we're in Stoke. Yeah, good idea. It's priceless, Flapjack. You try to find one. And you try to find one that doesn't want the earth. And you try to find one that comes in every day. Right, I said I was only doing this for 10 minutes, but I'll give it another 5 minutes, and that's it. I've just had a little girl, so it's I'm leaving everything to my missus at the minute. CJ Ashton, yeah, I agree. It's a stress-free job, and they don't have the headaches that Bricky does. I've got a new job lined up as a hottie, but I've got my level 3 brickwork, so hopefully I get laying within the next 6 months. I can't fault you. If I was a hottie, I'd want to pick up brickwork, so I'd jump in. If I didn't want to go college, I'd just jump in, start spreading, jointing, whatever, get in there with the rest of the lads, and then you pick it up anyway. I don't know why people stay hotties or just keep doing it, just fucking get in there. Remember building 3 house on phase 2 up top end. How's fatherhood? I have actually got another daughter. I've got a 10-year-old. So I've been a dad 10 years. But this is starting again with a newborn. Yeah, it's pretty easy actually because my missus does everything. And that's what she says anyway. Hey, Doc. Yeah, she can hear everything up there. So I need to watch what I say. Carly, I was a hottie who picked it up. Fair play. What can I do here? If we got any, what's that? Oh, that's cutting off the mic. It's all right. I'm just trying to sort my send out on this. What am I doing here? Jim Rees, are you and Sean 50-50 split? Yeah, everything straight down the middle. Brick jackets, t-shirts on, by the way, boys. Yeah, everything straight down the middle. Me and Sean. If he lays more blocks, I'll take his money. If I lay more blocks, I'll take my money. Bro, I love it. Everything down the middle all the way. New to price, how do you book in with the lifts? Right. So that's Pat Kid, CN Pat Kid. Basically, you'll get a sheet. It'll give you all your plot numbers and your prices next to it. If you're on lift prices, it'll say plot 80, first lift, 2,000 and whatever it is, if it's worth 2,000. Come the end of the week, see what you've done, have a count up, knock that off. If you want, you can book it as a percentage. Say we've done all the block work, 2 sides of brickwork, call it 70% book in. So take the figure that's at the end, book that in. Dead easy. Or if you're on price work and it's all on the count, just count what you've got. Come the end of the week, book it in. Or if it's every other week, whatever. Jeff Snailing, I bet Sean can get 2 poke pies in mouth at once. I bet he can get 3, and not the little ones either. I don't think he's ashamed to say it either. Joe Kirk, and what you're driving at the min, Mr. Changi? Well, I tell you, I've got a brand new 69 plate Vauxhall Combo, long wheelbase, side doors on both sides. It's like a, what is it? Like not gunmetal silver. It's silver, sport trim, sportive. It's proper cushy. It's nice. It's a 21 grand van that is, and I've had it on contract hire. Cost me about 190 a month for the contract hire, £20 a month for gap insurance, and then just insurance, like £450 now. So yeah, it really cost me about £250 a month, all in. And then obviously, come the end of the tax year, I can claim as well. Scott Challoner, why are you calling me a shithouse, lad? Changi, what's he saying? Oh, because he's asked me how the handle is. Oh yeah, he's bugging me like mad for this. Anyone who's into any wood turning, woodwork projects, stuff like that. My brother, he's just started his own channel, Scott Challoner. He's there. Have a look in the comments, saying shout me out, Changi. Go and have a look at his channel on YouTube. It's just his name. He's got some. He's only just started his channel, but he's good with wood, and he's good with wood. And have a look. He's done a few handles. He's got, I think he's got about 10 jobs in at the minute, just off lads watching my videos, or having a look through my channel. He's doing all sorts. He's rehandled my brake arm and my trowel. He'll make anything. He's made new lathe bits for his, I don't know what they're called, this bloody carbide bit thing that's supposed to be like 150 or 180 quid, and he's just bought the bits and made it himself. Save a fortune. But he is good. He can do anything. He's good at joinery, plastering, you name it. We moved into this house, and I came into the house with a tub of filler, said to my missus, this is all we need, we'll be all right. Walked in, first day. I tell you what, I'll save this. This is, I'll do a live feed and have a talk about my house, what I did, and how we got through it. But I tell you what a mess. I smashed the place to pieces, and we only had a month to move in before we had to get into this house. The mortgage started in August. We had to be in for September because the old house wasn't rolling over. What have we got here now? It's gone down a little bit. Have you seen ID Brickworks motor stands? There are heavy duty, great for timber price, timber frame sites. Yeah, I actually messaged him. He wants 30 quid a stand for them, and 30 quid a stand isn't bad if you can't make them yourself. The only problem is I'd make them myself. He gets I'm sure he gets a fabricator to make his. So I'm going to go to my own fabricator, I think, and get some made. If I can get them, I don't know, if I can get them for 20 quid, saved a tenner a stand answer. But at the minute, we've made them out of timber and they're holding up all right. It cost me a fiver and they've lasted months and months. But did you used to be a subby? Overton, Sam Overton. What do you mean, did I used to be a subby? I'm subbying now. Brian, 419, Brian, do you do private work? Very little. When it was, when we had the COVID, when we got stopped the first time at, what was it, end of March, I picked up a load of work because obviously we couldn't go on site. I didn't get back on site till June. And I picked loads up. I made more in them 3 months than I did on site for the previous 3 months. So what does that say? But the only thing is with that, you can't guarantee it all the time. Everyone was having stuff done, if you remember. I'm not gonna, well, I just weighed it up and I was like, do I get regular income all the time, every day, where I've got the work in front of me if I want to go to it? I know, yeah, you lose days where you're rained off, but I thought I'll go back on site because that's guaranteed week in, week out. And it's up to me whether I want to stay So yeah, I did do private work, but I try to stay away from it. And most of the time, the jobs aren't big enough. Someone wants you to come and do a garden wall. I want to do a garden wall like what I've got, a day's work. You want me to come set up? It's not worth it. I want £1 a brick, if not more. What else we got here? I did Losdy. I did brickwork for a bit years ago. I was crap at it, so I ended up on the forks. Worst mistake I ever made. Yeah, probably a shag because you're not earning any more than about 15 quid an hour on the forks, I bet. And that's probably a good price for forkies. Uh, whereas the young lad only seems to work a few days a week. He works 4 days a week. Mondays he's at college. So the apprentice is with us. It's just like today he was with us, but there was no room where we were. So rather than him climbing the building, he started getting the top outs ready for us. So we can jump around there tomorrow. At the minute, we're only, other than this third left, it's a bit bitty what we've got left of the week. Losdy, cheers, mate. Thank you. The Asa. Is it the Asa or the Asa? Because you're always commenting on the channel. The Asa. You tell me. Asa. Is it pronounced Asa? Double SA or Asa? I don't know. Never get sick of the rules on sites. I left them years ago just to do private homes now. I'd love to do private homes, but we have priced one up actually recently. But that's not due to start anytime soon. But yeah, just doing homes, private homes would be ideal. What's that? Lad builders, who do you, what you on about, Chandy? Lad builders, who do you think? Is the rest of your life going to be a brickies on sites? Lad builders are. Is the rest of your life going to be a bricky on sites? Probably. I don't know. I've done bricky management, bricklaying, land drilling, done a few different bits and bobs. I did land drilling when they offered us like 260,000 back in 2010, something like that, or was it 2008? I said 260,000, 26p a brick. I'm off, mate. I went land drilling for a couple of years. Forget that. I'm not working my ass off for 26p a brick. God, the comments are coming too quick. Right. What do you think is better, going college and doing level 1 and 2, or go straight into an apprenticeship? Got distinction marks in college and being fully qualified, not experienced enough though. Just get straight to the apprenticeship. Forget the college. I mean, well, not forget the college, but you need an apprenticeship. You're not going to learn bricklaying if you're not on the trowel. Is Brand on the line yet? We're chucking him in on a couple of bits and bobs. He's sorted. He knows where he's loading now. He knows how joint. He's starting doing a bit of spreading. Last week we got him on a few bricks, a couple of blocks, just bringing him in steady. He's only done 5 weeks work with us. For the last month, he had to go on another job because he didn't have a CSCS card. So it's a slow learning curve, isn't it? That's a Hartford. Okay. You're a good gentleman. Why have you put Sam Crabtree? You should be in movies, never mind bricklaying gang of your live chat. Hey, Changi is brand on the line. Yeah. Oh, I think he's just put something in there. Like builders. Day rate or price work, which is better? I think everybody knows that. If you want day work, go and work for day work. If you're not bothered about earning money, that's how I see it. I go on price work because I don't want day work. Why earn £20 an hour when you're putting in 35 quid an hour? Just when the work's there in front of you, you're more likely to be making about 35 quid an hour. It's a no-brainer. I mean, Monday we had the work to go at. Me and Sean between us, like it's 400 quid each there on a Monday. If we're on brick and there's brickwork in front of us, you can earn it. What you're getting, 160 for a shift on day work. It's like three. You can do that's 2.5 days work for one day. No chance. Not doing no day work. Jim Rees, 2008, 240 a thou. And did you wait for it? Because I didn't. Were 2-1 rolls ganging, and it's a fucking headache. What do you think of Sean's new trowel? He's got the, what's he got? It's a W Rose 10-inch leather handle, wide London pattern, and it's horrible. You pay 61 quid for it, and I'd throw that thing straight in the skip. What a piece of shit. And I've told him. He says he likes it, but I know deep down he's wounded because it's crap. Is the WHS you're using now your favourite trowel you've used? Yeah. And you know what? I only bought one because Charlie Collison had one. And I thought, well, let's have a try of that. Let's see what it's like. And it was brilliant. It is a good trowel. Never gone back to them Marshalltown since. How's Lenchies? Lenchies are all right. The sites. I mean, there's good sites, there's bad sites. But I think it's just the staff that's in the sites, not his staff, not Lenchi's staff. It's Kia's, and he'd pull the finger out of it. They've got 2 site managers, and both of them are off on the 6th. So you tell me what's going on. What, Dylan Fallon, what rate for a lad who's just finished a 4-year apprenticeship over there? I'm in Ireland, and it'd be interesting to see how it compares. It doesn't matter how many years you've done. I know blokes who've been on the trowel 10 years and they're still crap. And you wouldn't pay him what a 4th-year lad out of apprentice gets if he's good. So it's all on what you can put in. If I look round and I turn around and you've put 300 brick in the morning and you're doing 300 in the afternoon, that's what you're worth. Whatever the gain from the college, and then whatever you put on top, have a cut of that, lad. You've earned it. That is Brendan. Going to, like you say, bring him in steady. Yeah. What do you think of Charlie Collison? Good. Good bricky. Been watching his videos a long time. Well, since he started and come across it. So always type in brick lanes. I'd watch everybody on YouTube. Anyone who's any good, I'll watch them. If they know what they're on about, then I'll give him the time of day. And he is good. There's some techniques that I've seen off him that I use now, and I've never seen them before. Not before on YouTube, because and I've been around a lot of brickies. I ain't never seen anyone using pick and dip, stuff like that. Profiles, yeah, everyone uses profiles, but that pick and dip, that's changed the game so much quicker. Long bed P&D is the king. Flapjack, yeah, it is. 100%. I bet it's a 3rd fasten lane, normal style, stopping every time for bottle of brick up. My Charles Brill. Do you know Andy Dean, top bricklayer around Whitehill area? I don't actually. People expect you, if you're a brickie, you know everyone, but I've always worked out of the area of Stoke. This is my first time back in Stoke for ages. Last time I worked in Stoke was about 2000. Saying that, I worked for C2 for a bit, so that was 4 years ago. And then before that, I think it was 2013. I've been Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool, Blackpool, Bangor. I did 12 months in Bangor. Mass climbers, price all the way. Mass climbers are all right if you can keep getting fed and if they let you put as much as you want on them. But I know the loadings and the one tub, one pack of brick, if you're lucky, and they won't even let you go up with a pack of brick on a mass climber. You have to spread it out evenly. And that's if you're on 2 mass. Mass climbers are a pain in the arse, signing in, signing out, keys in and out. Nah, I prefer not be on mass climbers. We don't get any in Stoke anyway. That's all for the cities, that is. Big cities. Right. Duck, are you on the phone? Tell me when you come off, because I'll turn this off then. I've been on this half an hour and it doesn't look like I could keep going. Fuck me. Right. Where are we? It's too many. Do you know Gary Kirkham, Changi? He's a bit dodgy on the line. Don't know Gary Kirkham. I know Tom Kirkham. I know he's dodgy. On and off the line. Fiercely, have you got a sense of humour? Yeah. If I have, tell us a joke. MG. You tell me a joke, I'll tell you a joke. I was on site 2016. A lot has changed. Did building control ever come out? Yeah, you have inspections. Start of stock everywhere. Yeah, you have inspections at chamber or at place, depending on what they want. And the inspector on our site is a stickler. Pulls everything. Oh, we're not getting COVID. We're not talking COVID on here. Fuck that. Tom King, not sure whether he is on a wind up, that bloke. Don't know who Tom King is. You were in Bangor. Were you laying bricks or pipe? Neither. I was running a job. It was the university student village. Pretty big job, actually. It was 5 buildings and a refurb on an old St. Mary's College. It's 12 months of work, that was. 5 more minutes, he said. Sorry, Brand. I'll ring you in a minute. It's all about we set up right at site. Working a decent site agent. Need a few plots. Go at once. Decent sailor driver. Yeah. Love Joe loading out away from the bay and start nearest the bay. It's common sense, isn't it? But I suppose if nobody ever tells you or nobody ever thinks about it, why would you want to walk past your gear all the time? Nothing. You can't load out walking past gear. Joe Bricky, fair point. I use my stands for both brick and gobbo. It's amazing for when you're working off the hop up and saves you back big time. I got 10. I'm with them. Yeah, spot stands are great. Wouldn't be without them. Enough about Tom and Gary Kirkham. Please, Chang, it upsets me. CJ Ashton, keep it nice and easy, Shag. Good day tomorrow. I don't know where to give, actually. I'll have a look on the weather now. Let's see. Where have we got? Baldwin's Gate. Baldwin's Gate tomorrow. We've got dry day, 8 degrees. Belter. Come at me. Red hot scorching. T-shirt tomorrow then. Stay cards in or go back self-employed. Self-employed. Be your own boss. Don't have people telling you when you can have holidays. Oh, I need book next week off. Just book it off. And your rebate's nice at the end of the year and all, isn't it? Brand, make sure you get the rolls in for the boys in the morning. He's more likely get him down him than bring him in. And I'd be probably last in the queue because Sean would be next. Do you know Gabe Itch works Kiss Grove area, Great Bricky? No. You know Mike Oxmall, Changi, up Tunstall, Beltmere, Garden Wall. Mike Oxmall. No, I don't know anyone, do I? I'm anti-social. Well, in our final phases at college, I called it phase 6. We got paid as PAID. That one's free. 680 before tax, 70 quid. No, it's all Sterling. All right, Shag. Just finished his pork pies. Go on, son. Get him down yet. Sean, meet early tomorrow at I'll be at yours for 7:20 and you, Brand, 7:20. We've got to go down which in the morning. All right. Be there or be dead. Jason Cole, baby sound. She sleeps at night. Brilliant. But I'm in the other room, so I can't hear anything anyway. And she screams all day, which is great. What made you buy that antique block cutter? Because they're fucking brilliant. They're that good. I've been after one for a while, and when I seen it, it was only 60 quid. Mate, I'm not being funny, but that thing will last forever. I don't know how old it is now. But that one that's I don't know if that's about 20-year-old. Who knows? 15-year-old. And it's still just as good as a new one. What's this? Can you upload the full live after Chang? Need watch this back. And yeah, Tom Kirkin is rough. And oi, Chang, you give us a top tip. Tell you what the best tip is. Keep your shit organised. Don't be messy. That's the best thing. There's nothing worse than messy brickies. Walking on the scaffold and if I look down and see like all shit around your feet, you're probably one of the gangs I think fucking get rid of these. Even if it's shit everywhere where you're working, what's your brickwork going to be like? Usually it goes hand in hand. Neat, tidy brickies usually keep the shit together and organised. So that's probably the easiest thing. Be organised and keep yourself neat and tidy. And don't go and work like a tramp. Half the lads who you see fucking rips all over the clothes and all that. Well, I don't want to be employing people like that, mate. Or stink. Keep clean. That's another one. If you're going in the what's it called, canteen at dinner, make sure you've had a wash. Because nobody wants to smell it. Sean, you'd eat yellow snow. You're a dirty bastard. You know that, baby girl. Don't say that, baby girl. You love it. You seen Deck Bramall? Yeah, great bricky from Congleton area. No? Is he on YouTube or something? Lad builders. I'm not going to be building any bullseyes, and I don't have any coming up. The reason for that is you don't see them anywhere. I mean, I've never inspected one of these houses ever. Get your bro sharpen the blade on the block cuts. It's sharp enough. I'm telling you. Boneyards, Sean, have you tried your new magnetic trowel mate? Yes. I've got it sourced now. Just flick it just behind there. Just there. I had it at the front here, but I kept knocking it with my arm. But yeah, put it down to your side. It's great. Bob the Bricky, you're wrong. You put my top tip. Have a shite before work. Have one before work, but always try have one in work because the toilet paper's free. It costs you nothing. if you're on day work, always have a shit at work. Always. Because you're earning money on the bog. If you're on price, yeah, have one before work. My lady's laughing up there. Are you laughing at me? Why? What's she shouting at you for? Yeah. Well, we know you don't do that. Got slat in the bin. Jake, these are true points. I respect your views. I'm training as a brickie and these values are standard. Yep. My dad, Nick Gere, and his apprentice, Phil McCrack. Yeah, all right. I should always read these current. I should proof the comments before I read them, shouldn't I? You're off the phone? Right, boys. It was only meant to be a 10-minute live chat, but it's lasted 41 minutes. The message is calling me up, so I better go see to her, give her a good scene. Are we having some? Right, we're not having any, so I may as well stay on another 5, answer. What'd you say? Have you found a film? Right, keep it nice and easy, boys. That's been really easy actually for the first one. Let's hope we'll get some down tomorrow. And tomorrow in my video, I'm going to put my count in. Make sure you put your count in as well, boys. I want to see what you're getting down. Nice and easy.